lay down, don't fight. Just have shrimp and wine, don't catch the itis. About to make some noise, make a storm sound quiet. In my mind, we like teachers and nerves reunited. About to give you massages, this is the way you like it. You moan and acknowledge, this is the way you like it. Telling me, baby, you doing it just the way I like it. Go ahead, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe and like it. I'm getting too excited, no telling the way it goes. Lady, you turning me on, just laying there with pretty toes. You got me spitting crazy flows while we listening to music. WTMH Radio. It's digital. Got a 1-to-1 ratio, exchange of fellatio. I'm old school loving you, that's just the way it goes. You got a problem with that, call it Taco Fabio. Everything was cool, you made beat. So now I gotta get a lady's opinion, I'm calling K Streets. Sometimes I ain't really feeling everything she say, but that's okay, cause I can reach out to Joy Renee. So now it's different tap, play for play. Now I ain't got shit to say. Can you come with L. Dre? He's always the most calm fella, sensible and fair-minded. L. Dre bring love together. You gotta be willing and able to be mature, presentable at the grown folks table. Call if you wanna talk more. 614-781-0754.
Oh yeah.
Get it right.
It's Tuesday.
May sound crazy, no, I may sound crazy. Yeah.
Yo, what's up? This is Jay. What you doing?
I was just thinking about you.
Yeah, I was thinking about you too.
All right.
I just got one question.
Yes, y'all. Welcome to it, y'all. It's the Grown Folks Table right here or WTMHradio.com. Thank you for joining us. Even we have a big night planned for y'all. It's officially that time for you to put the kids to bed. Ladies, you know what time it is. Put them t-shirts and them panties on and get it's that time. School about to start. About to have a little bit of extra time to do what we got to do. You can get it in at night. Put them on the bus.
Yeah.
Keep the panties off. And go on and do it again right before everybody go to work. It's a great time of the year right now.
Yeah.
It's a great sex time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Two for one. Welcome everybody. Grown Folks Table. We got some guests coming in tonight. We're gonna have a big time show.
Yes.
Got lots planned for y'all. We got a nice conversation, nice topic for y'all tonight. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Call in. The number is 614-781-0754. Again, the number is 614-781-0754. Hey, Streets.
Yeah.
You got an announcement over there. Why don't you give out the
Yes,
announcement?
I
Yeah, we got a
do.
big
So
time
big time announcement. As you all well know, WTMH Music Awards show is coming up Saturday, November the 10th. Red carpet starts at 6 p.m. at the King Arts Complex. You want to come out and support. It's also sponsored by Unplugged Magazine. Shout out to Philip. Yeah, we love Philip. He's also part of the Ohio Media School family now. Also, here, if you want to get nominated, go to www.wtmhradiomusicawards.com. You can there is unlimited nominations, so you can vote for anybody, any DJ, any rap artist, any gospel artist, any singer, R&B, whatever the case, anybody you know that's in the industry, you can vote for them in any category. And I will give you a hint. You can also vote Grown Folks Table best internet radio show. So yeah, go out and vote. Nomination periods ends Sunday, September 30th. So again, once again, that's WTMH Radio Music Awards, Saturday, November the 10th at 6 p.m. The red carpet starts, King Arts Complex. Sponsored by Unplugged Magazine. You guys definitely, this is so epic. I'm excited about it. I'm cool. Super excited about it.
This is how I'm going to play it all the way till it starts. I'm just going to be cool.
Yeah.
It's going to take me like an hour to get down the red carpet. So you can't be walking all fast, all ahead of me, making me look all stupid.
I got to walk with you the entire time?
Yes, because the steps I'm going to be taking to make sure everybody's looking at the whole outfit, socks.
Oh, my gosh.
Everything. So I'm going to play it. I'm from here all the way through the event. I'm going to be real cool, real cocky, real obnoxious.
Obnoxious might be a good word for that.
Yeah. So again, everybody, we about to do it, and we're not even about to sit up here and try to make it one-sided. We want you to really vote for the people that deserves these awards. So you go to the website WTMH radiomusicawards.com and vote for who you think best represents that category.
Yep, absolutely.
So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna get some music, give our guests a few more minutes to get in, and when we get back, we got some
hot topics.
Music awards last night. MTV Music Awards was last night. Queen Aretha, she did pass.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. So just stay tuned and call in 614-781-0754. This is Chris Brown, Paradise. Let's go.
You don't love me like you used to. You don't touch me like you used to. Where did I go wrong? When did I lose focus? When did you move on? It seems like I never noticed. I've been looking for love in all the wrong places. And I've been looking for you in other girls' faces. Each time that I face it, I messed up with you. I played the game, but I broke all the rules. Fell out of paradise. And now all I do is cry. It hurts when you fall out of paradise. It cuts me just like a knife. Got me all out of place and it don't feel right. Got us in the south, now I'm paying the price. I fell out of paradise. You're giving up my love to a stranger, no. But you know that's not how it's supposed to go. You changing on me. Oh, when did your heart turn cold? When did I love get old? Oh, cause I've been looking for love in all the wrong places. Ooh, and I've been looking for you in all the girls' faces. Each time that I face it, I messed up with you. I played the game, but I broke all the rules. I fell out of paradise. And now all I do is cry. It hurts when you fall out of paradise. It cuts me just like a knife. You got me all out of place and it don't feel right. Got us in the south, now I'm paying the price. I fell out of paradise. Yo, we fell off, you move on, I'm trying to play it off. I sent that text, you decline my message, press and ignore. Took you from Michael Kors, the camera's recording. Now I made it famous, couldn't stop it if I wanted to. Damn, it's the honest truth. I need my bitch $100. Get it back to the past, get out of the truth. Now you wanna put no pain on me. I didn't want my heart to stain on you. Falling out of paradise. And I feel like you're in that zone. Fell out of paradise. And now all I do is cry. It hurts when you fall out of paradise. It cuts me just like a knife. Got me all out of place and it don't feel right. Got us in the sun, now I'm begging the price. I fell out of paradise. Looking out on the morning rain, I used to feel so uninspired. And when I knew I had to face another day, Lord, it made me feel so tired. Before the day I met you, life was so unkind. You're the key to my peace of mind. 'Cause you made me feel
All right, welcome back, y'all, to the Grown Folks Table right here on WTMHradio.com. I don't think we ever heard such a beautiful thing than that voice right there, the Queen Aretha Franklin.
Yes, man, it's so sad.
So sad, but she's up there singing for the man upstairs now. So that she's too good for just to be down here with us. Now she's performing in front of the best, one of the best crowds. So thank you, Aretha Franklin, for all the beautiful music that you put in front of us, and taught us how to love a little bit. Put your hearts in front of it. So news coming up right now. We had MTV Music Awards last night. Was crazy. I think it was just ladies just dominating. Ladies is just really taking over, and they just from the rap categories all the way down to everything else. It was just female dominated. J-Lo, they did a big time tribute to J-Lo. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B just damn near took over everything. And it was the ladies that put it down. First of all, K Streets.
Yeah.
Cardi B or Nicki, where you at?
Oh, I have to pick?
Yeah.
I would say I like Cardi B. I don't know. They both are different. I like both of them, but if I had to go with, I would go with Cardi B.
So you team Cardi B right now?
Right now. Yes, absolutely.
I think I talk a lot of shit, so that means when I'm wrong, I gotta sit up there and admit, hey, you was wrong. I was wrong about Cardi B. I thought that she was gonna be one of those one-hit wonders, really playing off of the reality show shit and just going off that. The when it comes to putting it down on the mic and having bars and all that, she does a thing, and I like the rawness to it. I like the fact that she still feels that she hasn't made it yet. She still has stuff to prove. So I think I'm with you on this one, and you played enough in the car for me to hear. So I think that's where my fix came in at. But they were saying some subliminal message to each other last night. Nicki Minaj was telling, she got some people that she was going to shut out during her show. So she said, stay tuned to that, where everybody knew who she was talking about. And Cardi B was saying how people still slept on her, and how she still made it. You know who she was talking to. You know how you females can get. Y'all can get real, punch under the gut. But I like it's going down. I hope it don't get too crazy. I hope it always stays on wax. But I'm with you. I think it's Cardi B is really doing her thing.
Absolutely.
They did a tribute to J-Lo last night. J-Lo still can do it.
Yeah.
And when I mean do it, I mean her ass still pumps like it's like 20 years ago. That was a sight last night to see her twerk, and to see her twerk and to see her twerk.
Right. Okay, well, so yeah, I didn't get to see J-Lo twerk, but
so stay right there. Our guest is here, so what we're gonna do right now? Let's go ahead and run downstairs, get our guest, and when we come back, what we're gonna talk about is J-Lo ass.
I really don't want to, but
Grown Folks Table.
All right, we'll talk about it.
Picture of you and I engaged in a kiss. The sweat of your body covers me. Can you, my darling, can you picture this? Dream if you can, a courtyard, an ocean of violets in bloom. Animals strike curious poses. They feel the heat between me and you. Just standing alone in the world is so cold. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too cool. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? You got the butterflies all tied up. Don't make me chase you, even doves that fly. Leave me standing alone in a world so cold. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. How can you just leave me standing alone in the world is so cold? World is so crazy. I'm just too baby. Maybe I'm just like your love. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She never satisfied. Why? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. When doves cry. When doves
A place to put your foot. My shoes look cool. I like gold sparkly stuff. Shiny things make people happy. Woo!
who will dance on the floor and around. She said, I am the one who will dance on the floor and around. She told me her name is Billie Jean, and she crossed the scene. Then heavy hair turned with the ice dream of being the one who would dance on the floor and around. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. Mother always told me, be careful who you love. Be careful what you do. Until the light comes true. Billie Jean's not my love. She's just a girl. But I am the one. The kid is not my son. She says I am the one. The kid is not my son. 40 days and 40 nights, I was on the side. Who can stand when he's in demand? Her schemes and plans. We dance on the floor and around. So take my strong advice. Just remember to always think twice. Don't think twice. She told my baby dance to 3. She looked at me and showed a photo. Baby cried, his eyes were like mine. You would dance on the floor in the round, baby. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. Don't make no move. Dream is still right by me. Because the smell of sweet perfume. I guess I got soon. She going to the moon. She's not my love. She's just a girl. And then I am the one. But the kid is not my son. She's not my love. She's just a girl. And then I am the one. But the kid is not my son. No. She says I am the one, but the kid is not my son. Billie Jean's not my love. She's just a girl. And then I am the one.
Y'all know nothing about that right there. Welcome back to the Grown Folks Table right here on WTMHradio.com. Little MJ for y'all. Y'all know nothing about that right there. This little kid should be asleep right now anyway. Again, call in. The number is 614-781-0754. 614-781-0754. I guess this came in. It's time for us to really have some fun. We're talking about some men tonight. We going to see if we're going to go to our hearts tonight. We're going to talk about our hearts tonight and when you find out when you have one. Before we get into all that, though, I'm going to talk to our guest a little bit. How you doing, Uncle LJ?
Yes, sir.
I was almost about to call you my name because that's why I keep thinking they keep calling you. But how do you say it? How do you say it right?
LJ.
How you doing, Uncle LJ? Thank you for coming in, man.
Oh, no doubt, man. Bless.
You gonna have to get close up to the mic, man. So the world can hear you.
Yeah, we definitely can't have that.
All right, get a little closer now. You good to go?
All right. I said I'm definitely blessed. Glad to be here. It's a pleasure.
You gonna have to put your headphones on.
You in radio.
You gotta really talk to the people, man. People want to hear you. There you go. Turn the mic around for you. Get right.
Yes, get all the way. Okay, so I feel like I need to give him a proper introduction for y'all don't know why he get his life together. So I got my family up in here today.
Got the whole family.
I got the family up in here today.
Cookout or something.
So my uncle LJ is right here in the building. My cousin Trey, which is also his birthday. So shout out to Trey. Happy birthday, big little cousin.
I'll wait till
little big cousin. And I got my baby sis up in here with me. We're about to have
you the baby? I didn't know you was the baby. You the baby?
One of the babies.
Oh, one of the babies.
I'm the middle.
You the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's not the baby.
I am the baby.
She's not.
To her.
Why?
Because I'm the oldest sister. Duh.
The baby is the youngest child.
So what?
That's what's wrong with us now. We keep qualifying things so wrong. She's not the baby. She's the middle.
That's not. No. She's the baby.
Is it somebody younger than her?
So what? It doesn't matter.
Answer the
if
question.
Is
it a sister, brother, younger?
My baby sister is here.
She just said my baby sister.
Right. So you're the middle. Go ahead.
I'm today.
Well, he said
today. He better. I know. I'm gonna smack him. He forgot what today was.
She's the middle sister.
It's Tuesday.
It is.
So chill out.
It is Tuesday.
Anywho,
we're not gonna show out in front of guests.
No, well, stop. Then I'm gonna need you to calm down.
But you know what? I will say thank you to him because me and Tay have that argument on who is the middle. So
Right. Get closer. Y'all gonna have to talk right into the mic. Now I will fix yours. I can't fix Unc's, but I will fix yours. You know exactly what you're doing. Get closer to that mic.
Yes. Also, my uncle is talented. He got a voice
Touch
on
it
him.
right here. Touch it like by here.
So I got my family in the building tonight. My cousin Trey, my baby sis.
I'm not gonna say it until you get in here.
Tiana and my uncle LJ, who's full of wisdom, and I love you for even. I so appreciate you for coming.
That's why I think
tonight.
we got the perfect topic. Like I'm really
so sharp. Like look at him.
Yeah, everybody's streaming. Everybody, if you don't know, go to YouTube right now. Push it WTMHradio.com, and you can see the show streaming live. And Unc ain't playing no games. Ain't playing no games tonight, man. They told me you don't play. But you know, as soon as I saw the can go, I was like, "Yes, official. Don't play no games." Like New York style, you know how we do it. You know how we do it. I know y'all do it. You can't be too cool for school. You gonna have to everybody to hear everything you say tonight.
Yeah,
so go on and get close, man.
My uncle's pretty cool. I got a lot of uncles, so shout out to all of them.
Would you call yourself the cool uncle? You know, some uncles is up there like make sure you go to college, get your books right. Then it's the uncles where you can go to their house and do the chill out. So what would you qualify yourself? Are you the cool uncle in the family?
I'm actually like the fiddle diddle in the middle.
Oh, so you can dibble dabble on both sides for them. If they need a jewel or two, you can drop a jewel. But if they also need to have fun, you're the uncle they can call also.
You gotta be like a rainbow. You gotta be. Everyone has their own color.
So
you gotta be able to adjust. So if I come to you. And you might be a mean person, but I come to you and say, "Hey, Eldre, you're not doing this right." And I come at you hard, and you say, "Well, why are you coming at me like that, son?" You know, from Brooklyn, y'all don't play that.
I know, but I don't know why people think everybody from New York still listen.
I say, son.
PSA, Columbus, Ohio. PSA, public service announcement. Nobody in New York says son anymore. We don't say son anymore. We don't talk like that. We don't say, what up, son? We don't talk like that anymore. So Columbus, Ohio. Ohio,
still do.
Just be aware. If they are, they old school. But on a normal basis right now, we don't say son anymore.
What's the new word?
Huh?
What's the new word?
I don't know, but I know it's probably ain't they or bro. That is one thing. There's one thing I can't stand in Columbus, Ohio. It's a new couple. They will bathe the shit out of each other to it's known. Hey, oh my God! Now he is here. Now we can properly say, "Happy birthday, Trey! Welcome to the building, man."
Happy birthday!
I couldn't say it until you got in here. I wasn't gonna waste my birthday, man. How's everything going the whole day? How's everything going for you, man?
Oh, everything is everything. Work is work. I'm at work just like how y'all is at work right now. I had to go to work today, so it is what it is.
But God bless you with another one. How you feel about that?
Yes,
he over here slick.
I'm very blessed.
Easy E in the building.
I'm happy to see another birthday.
Right.
With you, so.
And I'm happy you came in and did it up with us. So thank you for doing that. So man, what I was telling them earlier was what we talking about tonight is how does a man know when he found that right one? Now I think you the one that should set this off because you know the older statesman, and you probably seen a lot more stuff than especially what me and Trey have seen.
Wow, and this is. Are you including me or
no?
not?
Because this is like a man thing. That's why I'm not excluding y'all. Y'all just you couldn't relate to on a man point of view.
But like we don't have the same feeling though. Even though I know we're talking about men, it's vice versa as well. So I'm gonna put my whole input in it.
I know, but won't you give it a minute before you put it in?
All right.
Because right now we're talking about men. So how does a man know when he found that right one?
Well, to be honest with you, it's really nothing's guaranteed. First of all,
that's true.
Okay. But me myself, I've had an opportunity, and I was blessed to actually. I had 2 marriages. 2? And yeah. And,
okay.
26 years total.
Okay.
You know, I'm only 48 years old.
Okay, and still doing it. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm single father now, still taking care of 2 of my
Double doing
girls.
it. Double doing it.
They call me Black Superman, baby.
Hey,
you got the clock in right now. You're doing the clock right now.
Change.
Okay.
Hey. Seriously though.
Yeah, baby.
If you put your work in,
mm-hmm.
and if you see a woman that just makes you feel a certain way,
mm-hmm.
you forget the flaws.
I like the way you put that. Forget the flaws. Everybody has them, right?
Yeah, everybody. So when you start throwing stones at a glass house, that's first of all
mm-hmm.
not going to work when you think you're choosing a good woman.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, most important, besides the feeling, because that's just an emotional side,
mm-hmm.
but the physical side is communication.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you communicate, say for instance, like I've had times when I've had not good days with some of my wives,
mm-hmm.
you know, but the communication wasn't all the way there. The bridge collapsed. When the bridge collapses, sometimes it's hard to pick the pieces back up.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
You see what I'm saying? Because if you do pick them back, sometimes it's glued together. And what I mean by glued, I mean that one person or the other is not going to be like, I remember what you did to help make the bridge collapse. So it's always that second thing that comes back and represses in your mind, like what if she?
Do you mean sort of in the sense of holding grudges?
In the sense of that as well.
Okay.
Because if you forgive, you've got to forgive.
Yeah.
And I'm guilty of that.
True. All of us.
I had a free ride. I had a lot of opportunities back in my life,
mm-hmm.
but I've truly been blessed.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I had an academic scholarship. People will go around and say, hey, they judge the book by their cover. They know I went to school.
Mm-hmm.
Free. I met Jessie Owens' mom.
Mm-hmm.
Free. I spent the weekend with her free because they've been watching me. So you never know who's watching you. So when you choose your mate,
mm-hmm.
you want to make sure that she has a good comeback too.
It
can't just be like, yeah, it's got to be that way, because if not, it's not gonna last.
Trey, so how old are you today?
29.
29 today.
29.
So have you do you think you found that one as of yet, or do you think she's still out there? Or do you think you had one and maybe it slipped out your hands a little bit?
I'm gonna say this. I found that one.
Mm-hmm. How did you know she was that one and different from any other female that you ran across?
Because the first day I met her, she didn't give me no attention whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
And I just knew from that day forward, I needed to get her attention.
Mm.
And once I got her attention, she gave me a little bit something more, which I wasn't looking for,
mm-hmm.
but she gave it to me. So,
speak on that, nephew.
With that being said, I lost my love April 1st, 2018, Easter Sunday. I lost her that day, but I know she's here with me today.
Mm-hmm.
It's my birthday. I'm feeling good. I know she's here with me right now. So, yeah. When you find that one, you just know. And there's nothing that's going to come into your view, your sight of your go.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll go. Now you might not see at that moment is love, but like, this is what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Not even knowing what she has to offer for you, but you know what you got to offer for her. And if the same is the same, then she's gonna give you the same blessing that you're gonna give her. So she's not here with me today, but I know she's watching over me today.
Yes, she is, and
Yeah.
I like the way when you put it. She made you earn everything. You know,
Exactly,
we could be around
yes.
females and
Yes.
like you fly this, sneaker this, money this, car this, and all
Right.
that. They don't know that we love the
What you got to
earning
offer?
part.
What
We
you got
love
to
the
offer,
earning.
though?
I want to earn every step with you. So I like how you said that she didn't pay you no attention. Everything was earned. And then she gave you a little bit after you. She thought that you did earn it. And that is a true, to me, I think is a definition of knowing that one. I know when fellas find that one, it's the ultimate sacrifice. You start thinking of sharing of everything. You think about not only did I eat today, did she eat today?
Mhm.
And let me check on that
Right.
first before
Right.
I do
Right.
partake in something to eat.
Right.
Everything is the ultimate sacrifice. And you tell the fellas a little bit more. Yeah, I'm not going.
Right.
I'm going to go chill. That comes into play. I know for me it was kind of stupid. I started telling strippers to get dressed. Like I didn't feel comfortable in strip clubs. No more. Like, you know you found that one when you're in a strip club and you telling the stripper, you know what, you're better than this. You need to put your clothes back on.
Shame on you.
Yeah, right. But you know you need to be home at that point. That it's
why would
probably
you do that?
over. It's probably over at that point if you're telling Candy to put her clothes back on while she got her titties out. So that, you got that one. If you like, you know what? There's just so many other ways you can get your scholarship money, Candy. Please, you know what? And you're beautiful. You start saying, calling strippers beautiful and stuff like that. You probably pretty much found that one. Ladies, on the what are you looking for let me see how I can put this. What are you looking for to see in his face that he knows that it's something different here? What are the actions are you looking for? Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say, K Street?
I think I know what you're trying to say. The actions that I mainly look for is his body language. What is his body language telling me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like body language says everything. So, whatever, I'm listening to what's coming out of your mouth, but at the same time, I also have to pay attention to the what's going on around you, with you, how you acting, because everything has to match up basically with what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And if it don't match up, then we have a problem, because you could be just telling me anything to get what you want from me, out of me. You get what I'm saying? But my saying has always been, I'm paying attention to you more than I'm listening to what it is that you're telling me, because, from experience, you could just be telling me anything. But yeah, like I said, I do listen, but it's like, showing me is better than telling me at this point. So your body language is going to tell me everything. How you look me in my face when you're talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
What's the eye contact like? You know what I mean? Like everything. I'm looking at everything.
What do you think when you see that dude and he looks at you a little bit different than any other dude looked at you? That this is what we would call special.
Speak, Gotti.
Yeah, you better have fix it. You don't want me to fix it.
Come on,
Tell
Gotti.
me.
That's
K Street, you do not want me to fix your mic.
Yeah, don't have to fix the mic.
We don't. No, I mean, I would have to agree with my sister on that note. But then too, for me, I've been through a lot with men. So even if
do you think you ever been in love?
Something that
do you think you ever been in love?
Oh yes.
All right. So what was different in the things that he was, let's say, doing? Let's not even keep saying. What is the different things he was doing that other men that you knew this wasn't special at all?
Let's see. Bringing me food, just out of nowhere, taking me out.
Yes, y'all are sisters.
The simple stuff. For me, I'm not materialistic. I don't really.
Don't start your
So if a
shit,
man wasn't
Eldre.
really come to me with money or shoes, where's the time at? You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
let's go for a walk. Let's just you know, the old stuff. So I don't know. For me, I don't know, but I would just really, she just took the words out of my mouth. So I really don't even, we're sisters, but you know, it's not even about being sisters, it's just being a woman. It's just all the same.
I know the feeling that I get is like, you know, when I know somebody is like that one, it's like that butterfly feeling effect. Like, you know,
feeling.
You know, when you see that person, and it's not, I'm not even saying it has to be anything sexual, none of that, but whenever that person comes around you, it's the same feeling every time. It's the same emotion. It's the same, like it's just that feeling, like you know,
like you
that tingliness,
and that is
like all over.
I think you're gonna hear that
Yeah.
a lot tonight. Like it is really, the crazy thing about it, it really is no word for it. We're gonna keep saying all night. You just know, and that is what it is. It's weird. It's a weird feeling that you never had with any other person.
Exactly.
So it really is no name for it.
Hand. Can we say connection?
The connection.
Can we say bias?
Now, when you come across a female and you know that she's a little bit special, you see special things about her. Where do you take the special ones? Where y'all going that night? Where y'all going in that first?
Describe special.
Special is the one that the same exact lady that almost brought you to tears, basically. That's what we're talking about, special. Because I don't think there's 20 women out here that would have brought you to that emotional moment. Okay. I think it was only just that one. So that's what I mean by special.
And it's in the Bible. I knew somebody was going to bring it up. Come on, speak to me. I was waiting. Speak to me. Come on. No. So where you taking her? That one. Where you taking her? Two.
How do you get two?
You believe so? My mother always told me you only get that one that's only meant for you. Now you may go through.
If you got your mother in that one.
Now you may be with a few. You may be with a lot. You may be with a few.
Okay.
But she told me you will only have that one in the world that's meant for only you.
And if that one only for you is not here, so how you know that one only for you is still here?
Because in the craziest ways, and God may tell you, and it is as motion as it seemed, maybe that wasn't the one.
So that one is still out there.
True. Exactly.
Okay.
I know where we at right now. Oh, right. While you like that, K Streets, we got some treats. We might as well get like that.
Yes, absolutely.
So we're gonna give Claire some shout out.
Yes, Claire.
Some Jello shots.
She is a mixologist.
Let's go on it. So
she's a mixologist, and she attends the Ohio Media School. She's about to start her own show on the underground soon. But she's always said, you know, I told her one day, you know, we're gonna get it lit up here. I'm planning on having her do our shots for.
That's fantastic.
Now, he said something I want to ask you.
I'm going to share
that. Like my mother always told me, you may be, Eldre, you may be with a few, but it's God put one on this earth that's just for you? Or do you believe what Trey said, that, you know, a couple may be for you? But do you believe it's one person in this world that's just for you?
I'm going to be honest, even though I put in a lot of work and a lot of female friends.
Oh my God, Clear. Hold up, bro.
Oh, look at your face.
Oh my God. He got
the ooh.
Oh, that was the Eddie Murphy with the red leather.
That's fantastic, Joe.
Shout out to Eddie Murphy. Oh my God. This was no Jello. This was just a shot.
Yes.
Clara, Kelly.
That was Norbit. Oh my God. Did it?
Transfusion.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Them gummy worms got stuff in it. Oh,
what
yeah.
gummy worm?
Oh my, yeah. You see?
Oh my God. Yes.
So go ahead. Do you feel like it's just one person in the world that's just for you, or you know, like Trey said, you know, it may be a couple.
Oh man,
I'm a religious man.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I always think there's somebody for somebody.
I'm gonna correct myself in a second.
Excuse me. I need you to be more professional. First of all,
This is gonna be fun.
I'm the guest of honor here. Don't mess up.
All right.
I'll deal with you in a minute. Since we're on the air, I'm gonna let you know.
You can't curse, you can't curse. This is internet radio. You can say whatever you want.
Shut the fuck up.
Nephew, your ticket is void.
Oh my God.
This is my family, y'all. Go ahead, Uncle.
Yo, man,
Go back.
we got we got guests listening in. They said they can't hear you. They want to hear you now. Make sure you're speaking up. The guests want to hear you. Thank you, cousin. Thank you.
Hey,
Let's get it up.
Yeah.
Oh my
This is
God, what's
gonna be
wrong with
crazy.
y'all?
Yes. I got something on you for the rest of our life, man. I am so good now. It's really nice. My family lives in Florida, Mohaven, and it's very rare they're gonna come up here. I got you now. So, oh my God.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
that's it.
Anytime.
Live in effect, baby.
Yes.
I love it.
I love
Hey,
it.
what's good, audience? What's good? What's up?
Now,
we maybe.
now,
Uncle LJ in the building.
now, tell me what you did. Now, you said that you in the Bible. What do you think about the Bible? What it says when it comes to that? Is it somebody just for you? Oh, that drink is about to hit me.
And then he asks the question. He talks about.
I don't even know.
That's some old leaky game shit. You might as well go to the next question. Just like Kevin and Feud. Time out. Ring the bell.
So that's all I had to do was tell him that he could curse, and that was it.
I think so.
I guess that was the question.
Well,
And
okay.
No,
So,
you keep cutting me off.
all right.
I'm
so,
sorry.
And he's good at that too, Uncle. Very good.
I watched you do it.
I do.
Oh, thank
I
you.
would admit my flaw. My flaw,
Jeez.
because it's I think I'm smart, and I think I
Well, stop
think I got
thinking
the
you smart
answer
all
for
the
every
time.
damn
And
thing.
no, you're not.
Okay, go.
All right. Anyway, Uncle, as LJ was trying to say to you before you were rudely interrupted.
he got his fingers.
All
right. That yellow shot.
That was getting good.
Yeah, I don't even know what I
That
just
was-
witnessed.
That was getting good.
I know.
Ooh, it still got a little kick to it too.
So,
Ma'am,
Uncle, you've been married twice, though, right?
Yeah.
So, like,
can we have
obviously,
the years on
out of
both?
those,
Can we have the years on both if you don't mind telling us? What's the years on both?
14
You did it
years
again.
for my first daughter.
Yes.
She graduated from college, so I did my job. Child
Congratulations.
support got over 100 grand. That's what I did on the side.
Preach.
And then my other two, I was with their mother for 12 years.
All right, got it, Case. She's 14 and 12.
14 and 12. So, yes, 26 years in total. Giving your life to two women.
Man, next time I smack one of your cousins, I'm gonna
How
be
did you
pissed.
feel?
Okay.
How do you feel now after looking back after 26 years of giving yourself to somebody? And when you look at moving forward now, how does it affect you as far as your view of women and if you think you will really find the one? Like, did you think that those women were the one? Yes, I am. It's a grown folks table.
Go talk some shit.
I should have told me to curse. This whole demeanor changed after I told me to curse.
Hey, I cuss on accident. But I can be more professional.
No.
No,
Be
you're
you.
good.
Be you.
Be you.
Let me.
Man, swear. Turn around that motherfucking get all that jello out of there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tripping.
finish that. They on them Jello shots right there.
I'm mad that he said swirl. Shut up.
Oh, we lied.
Yes, we are.
We're not gonna finish this.
We are so
show.
live.
So we're not
finish
gonna give it.
We are so live.
I don't ever
Uncle.
get to answer a question.
Yes,
I ain't coming no more to your show. I gotta get up in the morning, man.
You come back next week.
Not with you.
I want to get to the topic.
Go and do it. Go and do it, Teresa.
Do you remember what I even asked? Because I can't repeat it.
You gotta do it.
I think he was
cannot.
asking.
I
All right,
cannot.
out of the both of the marriages, will you do that again, or do you think those was the ones?
Well, I'm gonna ask Trey real nicely in the serious voice, in the uncle voice,
You do it.
to let me answer the question.
That sound like a whooping after that. Go on,
Yes,
do it.
sir.
I appreciate
I
that.
apologize.
Jeebers knees. I know it's your birthday, but I ain't give you lickings yet.
We lied.
Yeah,
I think we
Yeah,
lied.
my nieces, To answer my niece's question,
Please.
and answer Eldre's question.
Yes, sir.
Listen, first of all, through those 2 marriages, I had to give up a lot of sacrifices.
Yes.
But I was scarred for a long time after that. I had a lot of hate in my heart, towards those women as well. But I still, if they needed me, I would still be there for them.
Mm-hmm.
And still to this day. I was confused. I was hurt, but I was depressed for a while as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it happens when you love like that.
I was telling them on the way here that they think that men has no feelings.
That is definitely wrong.
I was just telling them that.
My daughters will have to come and get me out the bed when they get out of school. Dad, come on, let's get up and let's do something. And I was shaking.
Mm-hmm.
But, I'm a spiritual man, and devil didn't hold me. I praise God for that.
Amen.
The most highest, whatever you want to call it. I know there's a higher power. But I always think there's going to be another chance for me. Some say I'm too rough, but I'm just very watchful. Like my niece, like I said, I do watch body language. Even when I speak to people on the phone, I can tell they slouching down or if they're nonchalant. 55% of communication is the connection.
True.
And it's the language in your body. Like, I'm not going to sit down and be slagging talking to you like this. That's feel like I'm really just here. But if I'm up here talking to you and I'm giving you focus and I'm speaking with clarity and I'm speaking from the heart, then I think you'll feel me more, even the audience. So
Talk to 'em.
real. That's all.
We tell the students all the time at the Ohio Media School, even though you're on radio, the audience can tell when you are smiling.
Yeah.
They can sense it through the microphone if you're talking and your tone would be in a happy place. So we completely understand what you're talking about. So let's get into some music, and when we come back, more with the grown folks table. We got Uncle LJ here. Trey's here on his birthday. I think he's in the birthday mood. So let's play some Bobby Brown. I don't know if y'all remember this. Is Ronnie.
Hey, yeah, Bobby in house.
She's sweet little girl. You can treat her right, feel nice and hold her tight. Only tenderonies can give the special love. A special kind of love that makes you feel good inside. You believe in love and all that it can do for you. Give it a chance, girl. Find a man. Did you find the tenderoni that's right for you? Give me your love. She's my only love. She's my only love. My only heart feeling. Yeah. She's my only love. She's my only love. The macaroni. She's always on the phone. Talking to a homeboy, wishing they were home alone. She said you like electors with the smell of sweet perfume. This is what a real tenderoni likes it to be you. You believe in love and all that it can do for you. Give it a chance, girl. You find romance. You can find the tenderoni that's right for you. Give me your love, oh yeah. She's my only love. She's my only love. My only heart. She's my only love. She's my only love. She's about me. She's a sweet old girl, about the sweetest little girl in the whole wide world. She makes the toughest homeboy fall deep in love. So once you had a ring, you will never give her up. She's a special kind of girl that makes her daddy feel proud. You know the kind of girl that stands out in crowds. Found a tenderoni and the roni is so sweet. I think I'm gonna love her for the rest of my life. Give me your love, yeah. She's my only lover. She's my only lover.
Right. You know nothing about that. That's
Yeah,
Bobby Brown before
Bobby.
the code. And before Whitney. Bobby was doing this thing. Welcome back to WTMHradio.com. Grown folks table. Grown folks music with some grown folks conversation. And we real grown tonight. We got Uncle L Ray in the house.
LJ.
Uncle LJ in the house.
I don't know what you just said.
Tion just left out. She mad that I couldn't remember her name, and now she leaves out. And the birthday man Trey is still in the building, so they just went to the store. But listen, what we're talking about tonight is how do men know that he found the one? I think another way to find out is it's really has nothing to do with sex.
Absolutely.
He's not trying to really avoid it. What he's trying to do is make sure that it happens in due time. And when any other time, to me, in a relationship, it gets a little bit rushed, either by the lady or by the dude, or maybe that's just his sole purpose of just doing that. The one is want this to happen ever so natural. He doesn't care about the length of it. He doesn't care when it happens. He doesn't care how it happens. He just wanted to become as natural as possible. That's how the one will act. He will not force this upon you. Right. He will want it to be as romantic as you do too. Mm-hmm. As you do too. That doesn't mean candles and everything. As you do. He will make sure that this night is important as you. He will make sure that you is pleased way before he is. This is what all the things we talked about it earlier. It's the ultimate sacrifice when you have that one. You want everything is shared. And when it's shared, you want her to have it, get hers first. Everything. Food, bills, everything is, we will get through this together.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if he acts any other way, to me, it's not the one to me.
Excuse me, may I make a statement on that?
Yes, sir. All day.
In regards to that, I used to have both my wives, because they spend their money, and I was always consistent, man. Mm-hmm. Can I borrow some $300? Can I borrow this $1,000?
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of money to borrow.
I'm not going to get it back. So what I'm saying is, it has to be you know what? You got to take those sacrifices. Hey, that's the one you love. That's the one you with. Mm-hmm. If you don't lock it down, you got to cover it. That's what being a man about to his woman that he loves and feels that that's the one.
From the money part of it, it becomes a lot more of just offering. Nobody knows your lady more than you. You know when she's up as far as money. You know when she's down as far as money. Right. It should become off as offering.
Right. Absolutely.
Offering. It's not really of her coming to ask. I know my lady. I know what she likes and what she don't like. I know when she got money to do her things and when she likes shopping and when she doesn't. And it should be, the old school way was what, you just left a little bit of money right on the dresser. That belongs. That belongs to you.
Done that too. But sometimes when they try to hand it back to you, try to, like, cut it.
You get what I'm saying. So that's another sign, ladies, that to knowing that you got the one. When it far as money, it'll be offered.
It's offered.
It's offered. It's not so much so that you would have to ask for it.
Right. Absolutely, I agree.
Or pay it back.
That is a no. I think all that.
You owe me this.
How about how we owe each other? There's no such thing as owe each other. So I
Especially
never.
Especially when you're together and you're making this. What I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. It should never be about what a person who does more for what person. I always assume it's supposed to be 50-50 at the end of the day. Like,
not so much, not so much 50-50
because a man is going to do for a woman, you know, because it's his position to be that man in the household, whatever. If that's who he's going to choose to be with, then whatever part you feel like you're supposed to play as a man, you're going to do that regardless, without me having to tell you. And if I have to tell you, then you not the man for me, because you should know what you're doing. If we're supposed to be a team, I'm going to do my part without you having to tell me. So I feel like that part shouldn't even need to be explained or anything like that, because everything should just be happening naturally as far as what our roles and positions that we play.
Our position.
And you have to know that if something happens, I know for a fact this person has my back. And long as I know that, everything else is taken care of. I'm not looking for you owe me, I owe you, or nothing like that. It's all about if something does happen, I know that that I can come to you, and it's reciprocal. You get what I'm saying? But I do think the man is make sure he's more, when it comes to financial things, that he's more stable than, you know, and taking care of things more than she is. That's just the role that we should embrace.
Right.
Yeah, we do embrace it. I did that, and I'm still going to do that. Even though that female might have made more money than me, I know how to manage the money. And that's what men supposed to do, because you want your woman to be like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. No, I got your back, regardless. Because I know if I got $1 in my pocket, it's buy me lunch. I need $5. Baby, it's already, all right, pack your lunch and it's $5 in your wallet. You just made my week. You know, just small things means a lot to a man that's trying to do sacrifice for his woman. That's a good woman that's also coming back and reciprocating the same effects.
And talk to us a little about the small things. The people who get so overdo with the big things, far as just the big things. How much does the small things of just communication and other those things means towards the relationship?
Oh, Eldre, you wouldn't believe it. It means more than the big things. You know why? Because you can say, I'll give you a prime example. Her birthday. Every year you forget about it. But what about the third year that she think you're going to forget about it, and she not going to say nothing. But you already got her trip planned. Then you cancel that and say, no, babe, I ain't doing that. I'm taking you for a picnic, and we're going to get on a carriage ride, and we're going to drink some wine. Melts.
She melt, uncle.
That's just the way it is. And I'm not about to sit up here and be a liar, because I'm a victim of this. Always been a victim of, I can't do it big, I won't do it. And I used to be a victim of that, because I always, if you're the best, you deserve the best. But that's not always it.
Always true.
That's not always it. A little thing can be huge.
Let's take a walk.
Exactly.
I always say it's the little things that count, because little things matter the most when you know you don't have enough to do the big things. So you got to appreciate the little things, because eventually you're going to get to that point where you are able to travel, do whatever the case, buy the nicer things and stuff like that. But right now, while you're in the building process, you're not going to, all that other stuff is irrelevant. The little things do matter, because to me, it just leads up to the bigger moments.
Yeah.
Now, we talked about earlier, K Streets, about what you look in a man when he knows he's found that one. How does a lady act when she knows this is different, this is special?
If I had to base it off of experience, like you said, we really don't know, truth be told. And I've been contemplating this thing. To me, I feel like you would know. You would just.
What
know.
do you decipher? You say you've been contemplating. So what's
I've been contemplating because
on
I've
right
came across a situation, or I am going to say it's opportunity, but ex, I should say, ex and a friend, because we've always remained friends for years. But I've known this person since 6th grade, and he's basically like coming at me now, like, I think this is supposed to be a me and you thing now, you know what I mean? Like we need to be together. And so I've been contemplating in my mind, if it will work, basically. Because I do have a lot of.
Do you get a normal feeling far as, let me see where this goes?
No, I never do. Every time I see him,
of,
and that's the funny thing, because it's like, you know, all these years, it's been the same feeling since 6th grade, which is so crazy. You know what I mean? Which is so crazy, because it's like, you know, and he even brought it up, like, you know, we adults now, you know. You done been with people. I done been with people. Whatever. You know, you done been with people and I done been with people, but, you know, realize those situations didn't work for a reason, because that's not the people you're supposed to be with. But we had to go through that to mature, so we could be ready for whatever is about to take place. You know what I mean? And so I've been contemplating a lot this past 3 days, like, he could be onto something, but the state of mind frame that I'm in right now, I'm not going to like play it. I'm just playing it by ear, and he knows where I stand as far as his actions and stuff like that. And, you know, showing me better than he could tell me, basically, you know. But we always been cool, and he knows my family, so, you know, he'll fit right on in. Like, everybody love him. Well, you don't, but you will get an opportunity to meet him.
So no, hold up. I didn't mean
my
it.
uncles have never met him, but he knows my dad and my sisters and stuff, like I said. But
and we keep saying the same thing. It is a feeling. Can we tell you what it is?
I can't explain
nobody, and that's what you're going to get throughout tonight. That it's a feeling. Can't put a name on it. Our doctor hasn't put a name on it.
Yeah.
But matter of fact, it is. It's love. You want to know how you know? It's the unsurety. The unsurety, to me, is what makes it the best. Me not knowing, and us finding out about each other around the same time. That's the fun part. The not knowing. Yeah. And seeing the journey of what we can figure out. And people need to embrace that. But they say, I don't know. They're not realizing that's what makes it special. The not knowing.
Yeah. It makes it special, and it's very interesting.
It can make it's scary. It's fun. It's all of these things.
About the change of it too, like, you know, because you know the change is coming. That part as well. But if it's exciting anxiety, it's a good thing. You should be excited for that. You know what I mean? And for people that have this feeling, or whatever feeling that we're talking about here, I say go for it. You know what I mean?
It's the only way to do it is to go for it. You sit around and you want love, but are scared of it. You're holding yourself back. You can be walking across this one every day, ladies. You can be walking past your one every day. He may not be dressed the flyest. He may not have the most money, but this dude right here makes sure the little things. He opens up a door for you every day. He's when you walk through that door, he says, "How you doing?" All these little things that he's doing to you every day, and you're not realizing maybe you're passing that one.
All right, so a couple people are asking me on Facebook. Hi, shout out to all my Facebook friends that's watching. James, Veronica. Oh, so the topic tonight is men. How do you know when you have found the one? So that is the topic tonight. If y'all want to be a part of the conversation, all you gotta do is call 614-781-0754. If my phone dies, because I know it's short battery life right now, go on YouTube and search WTMH Radio, the Grown Folks Table, and click on the live link. We are on YouTube Live right now as we speak. But the topic for tonight is men. How do you know when you have found the one?
You get a little protective too. It's not a jealousy. It's not, ladies. It's not a jealousy thing. It's kind of it's protecting what's mine and what I want.
Yes.
To be mine to come.
Yeah, it's like what you doing to her, you doing to me. And she's a part of me. I'm a part of her. So you're hurting us.
Exactly.
So it's like a machine together. So it works as a machine.
It does.
Yeah, you know, it's like, here's this good woman. Here's this man been looking for a queen. So yeah, you got to take the ride, because nothing's guaranteed. So that's what I'm saying. I have no prithia, no disgraces or any negativity to say about how my life went with my 2 marriages. Because I put in my work. I did that. And yes, men do have feelings, Niece.
We do.
Well, listen, I never said none of that, but
Yeah, I know
okay.
your uncle put that tough persona.
We not
on,
nobody
but
puts that tough persona, and I don't mind a man that's emotional. I really don't. I'm not emotional. That's the problem that I have.
Yeah, we
Like,
know that already.
but I don't mind an emotional man. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna lie. I have emotional moments. You know what I'm saying. But as far as expressing feelings and all that stuff, like, I'm like more of a I can show you better than I can tell you type of girl, because I don't know how to explain it. I just do.
Vengeance. Well, see, me, myself, your uncle, I had all girls. I got all these nieces, so I'm filtered around.
Mhm.
It's like the Black Panther. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I know they're going to protect me and be more loyal than my cousins.
Mhm.
I mean, because they're going to be like, wait a minute, you messing with my uncle or you messing with my dad? I prefer to have the most strongest species in the world, which I do say, and I'm not being a racist, but I think our black women are the strongest species on the world.
Mhm.
And with that being said, with all they've been through and where they are now and where they're going, and the child's going to be able to lead the way in this battle, it is going to be a female. Trust me. That's why they say the child.
And that's why we got to get to this point right here, fellas. When you know you find the one, she senses this also. The playing games with the heart has to stop.
Yeah.
Right. Somebody said
the playing. Go ahead.
Somebody said on my post that they've been married. So shout out James. They've been married to the same woman for 8 years, and he's marrying her next year, and it's hard to explain the feelings.
And again, that's what we've been saying all night.
Yeah.
It is no. How do you know? Because
You really
it is
don't.
no word for what you're feeling.
Mhm.
No, there isn't.
That's one of the things you know when you found that one. Because you be
Can't
saying
explain
stupid
it.
stuff like, I can't put my finger on it, and I don't know exactly what it is about her, and that's it.
But no, that you do know exactly what it is about the person, but what's going on inside with the body, the emotional connection, the where is this coming from, and why am I thinking this, and like all I want to do is be next to her or him right now, and like that part is the part that you can't explain, but you know exactly why that person, you know why you would do everything for that person, you know why you would love to wake up to that person every morning, you know why if she said I broke a toenail, we going to get your toes painted right now as we speak, you know why the why of these things, you know
Now,
why.
I do think these things take time. I don't think a guy can do I believe in fate? Yes, I do. Do I believe in love at first sight? Yes, it's a scientific fact. You can fall in love with somebody within the first 6 seconds. What I'm talking about here is the love and the trust of knowing you, which takes time. It takes patience. It really does. And you have to be both willing to take time and the ultimate sacrifice to like said, to get this, the good stuff is easy.
Yeah, you know, to nourish the whole relationship.
Yes, that's the easy stuff to deal with. How are you each other dealing with the flaws?
Right, exactly.
That's what's going to let you know about the one. How good and how much you're willing to sacrifice and work with this person, and how much they're willing to work with you on both of your flaws.
Communication.
Right. So my thing is this, as far as flaws, like if you're a person who understands what flaws are, then you should be a person with a little bit of patience too, because understanding that everybody's not perfect, that includes you yourself.
Some people's
You know
flaws
what I
is
mean?
they impatient.
Then that's a part that you have to work on then, especially when it comes to a relationship.
True.
You know what I mean? So if you know that that's a flaw in you, and you know you want to be with this person, then you got to work on that part, because every relationship is not perfect. It's going to be some, rough spots. How you going to get through it because you're impatient?
It's got to be.
Who wants? I mean, how crazy can something be every day sunny and glorious? And it just it can't be that way. It has to be a miscommunication here and there.
Veronica asked, but does the feeling build over time, or does it happen instantly? And I'm gonna answer this. I'm telling you from experience. Sometimes it happens instantly, and sometimes it builds upon whatever friendship or feelings come of that. With my situation with my friend, I think it built over time, and
Mhm.
then we just stayed together so long through our childhood years. You know, by the time we got to high school, and we was like, okay, I need a break. This is not working. And we did our own thing, and now we're adults. And now it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like,
What I do think happens instantly is the willingness to give this person a true, genuine chance.
yeah.
The other thing takes time.
Mm-hmm.
The instantly is something about you that's special, and let's see what this is. That's what happens instantly.
Right.
The actual love part and
has to
seeing
build.
if you're the one, that goes time. What you think?
True. I mean, it does take time. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Exactly.
So you have to wait patiently.
Mhm.
Like DC said, that everyone has flaws.
Mhm.
And if mine is patience.
And in the beginning, everybody's hiding them. In the beginning,
Yeah.
everybody's hiding their flaw.
Yeah.
Just think about it. You only seen each other on the weekends going out. So she's putting on her best clothes. You're putting on their best clothes. And everybody's trying to make that night seem special.
Mhm.
Flaw is Tuesday. I ain't got it. You ain't got it. How can I still make you laugh through all this? How you
Right.
still going to make me laugh? And we know that once we get back
Netflix
to
and
Friday
chilling.
again, we can always, laugh again and all that.
Netflix
But-
and chilling.
But how are we going to make it through the normal days? You get what I'm saying? That's another sign of knowing you're the one. Friday and Saturday, everybody's spending the night and everybody's putting on their best clothes, and most of us just got paid and everything's all good, right?
Good.
But what happens in Tuesday?
Right.
When it's a couple of weeks away from the check, then and the ultimate sacrifice have to be made between the two to make sure she's happy, because that's how it's supposed to go. Another sign is, this is the funny shit about love. He will sacrifice and be like, you know what, that's yours. The crazy thing about love is, if she's really the one, she'll be like, that shit'll still be on the table in the morning because she left that for you.
Right.
Even though you told her that is yours, bought it for you, and it's yours. I worry about getting something to eat tomorrow. The crazy thing about her is, she thought if you ain't eating, I ain't either.
Right. Exactly.
And the shit will
exactly.
be there on the table, and y'all will wind
Exactly.
up laughing and joking about, did we just waste some damn food because we was looking out for each other? That's what we
Right.
call love
Right.
here.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what happens in love, that you both, somebody sacrificed, this person sacrificed, the food stayed on the table, nobody wound up eating.
Or you get too fortunate taking upstairs, like, baby, we're gonna eat it together.
We just eat it together. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
this is when these are signs of knowing the one that, we just had a whole plate downstairs because I left it for you. No, I left it for you. No, I left it for you. And nobody want to be. These are things that you laugh about, but also know these are signs of knowing man, something about you is special.
Right. So I have another question right quick, and I don't either or can answer. So Veronica says, what would be the top 3 things the men see in a woman to let them know they are on the right track to the one?
I'll let Uncle answer that. You're the older guest on here. I'll let you answer that.
The 3 things that I would suggest.
Mm-hmm. That you were on the right track to finding to the one, I guess.
If I was calling you back, first of all, on a consistent basis and keeping my promises. First of all, I was like, hey, he must be interested. I'm calling you for a reason, because you've been on my mind. Second of all, again, you reached out to me and we had a good time. There was no flaws. And my third thing is just, you reached out and communicated and said, hey, I had a good time. When can we do it again? That get right there, that gave me the gate, said, I'm good, because I might have been nervous. But after that second thing she got through, the saying that, hey, I had a good time and we kicked it.
Mm-hmm.
When we going to do it again? That lets me know when, where, how, when, and who.
Yeah,
She wants
you.
to know qualities in a female. Like, what qualities does a female have to have?
I'm looking at character.
Yeah.
Character. And through your character, I will see longevity of how you're going to be. I will see how you was raised.
Yeah.
How you're going to be a little bit later. Your character is everything. This takes time. If you have kids, that's very important to me. How you are with how you treat your kids, how you are with your kids.
Yeah.
The third thing to me is independence. Not so much so of independence, so of I don't need nobody, but a strong female. Onk said earlier he believes the African American female is the most strongest. I believe that. You want to see a strong female, the African American female will show you some strength, and I want to see her strength, and not so much of low times of how do you handle good.
Right.
How you can do that. Those are probably the 3 things that I'm looking for as far as the one. Nothing physical. That will come later. That's gotta be probably 4th.
Right.
She gotta have a fatty.
Shut up. Shut up.
I'm a virgin.
Yes, not on air. Not at all.
Go ahead.
So I'm just gonna piggyback off of you and honestly say that that absolutely, because the character is gonna tell you a lot about a person, basically their characteristics, and their actions, everything, whatever it is that you're seeking. And part of me feels like when a man is seeking something like that, is that quality is also within him. So a part of us has to match him.
And then don't forget, your character means how you look. It's a very, very fine ladies and sexy, and I can see this, so I know the rest of these men around here can see that, and that's just a little bit too much for me. Far as you being the one, if you ain't the one, I probably wouldn't even care tonight how you're looking, who else is looking at you. But if you're the one, it's sexy, and then it's a line where you just go over.
Right.
And you have to understand that is a part of your character.
Absolutely.
That is a part of your character. If you think, I don't mind if this is hanging out, I don't mind his daddy hanging out. It's a way to be sexy and show a man that, you have a backside without being overboard.
Ladies class.
It's a way you talk, to let them know that that I'm a lady with class. I'm no nun and no saint like that, but I am a lady with class. All this goes along with your character, the way you're talking, the way you acting, the way you are dressing. He's putting you in the categories of, are you the one? That's what he's doing in deciphering in your head from the time that he sees you to all of this. This is what he's doing, ciphering. Are you the one, or should you just be, somebody else?
Right.
Can I be with her in formal time?
Yes.
Or can I be with her in quiet times?
Right.
Especially in the formal times, if the woman's going to be there and she's going to be with you and she's maybe acting ghetto or whatever, that's embarrassing. If a woman come up and she's a lady with class, everybody going to know she's in the room.
Right.
And that's going to make you glow, and you're going to be more in tune to her because she made you in tune because she got the whole room involved. You know that song, The Band on Pause? When I walked into the room, she had class,
and that means a lot, and that goes with the character.
Yeah,
agreed. So we're gonna go into some more music.
Let's play some more music. When we come back, more on this topic tonight. Men, how do you know when you found the one?
I don't talk so much.
People calling me.
I love when you pull it up in your Jeep, rubbing all your beats. Days on with shades on, just bring something to eat. You done made it be in the streets, but when it comes to my heart, never made a thing more. So I don't in your head. Oh, it's hard to stay outside. Put the top down, with the doors out, with your head on my gun. Drive slow, take your time. Every little thing you do got me feeling some type of way. When you give me that thunder, you make my soul right. Every day, and it won't stop.
You're sitting on the underground with Demand MG.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
You are sitting in the comedy underground with Demand M. Carey. Mommy and Cherry. Mommy and Cherry. Mommy and Cherry. Ain't nobody nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yo, what's up? This is Vanilla Sugar. You're sitting in the Comedy Underground with Demond M. Cherry.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
The Comedy Underground. The Comedy Underground.
It's your boy D-Bill, and I just been voice checked by that player party Efizi Fossarisi. You sitting in the Comedy Underground with Demond M. Cherry. With Demond M. Cherry.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I got bronchitis.
If your man ain't never laid a finger on the 10 women before you, but he punched you out, it's you. It's you. You are a problem.
This is nice, y'all. And I'm just glad to be in DC, glad to be away from my kids, parents in the house clap. Just glad to be away. I'm just glad to be away from my daughter. I got this 3-year-old diva that thinks she runs. Black men, if you have a daughter and you feel my pain, please clap. Ladies, y'all don't know how hard y'all are on a daddy. Y'all don't know. It's different. See, sons and daughters are different. Sons are low maintenance. You only got to do 3 things right to raise a boy in America. 3 things. Praise them when they do good, put a foot in their ass when they fuck up, and feed them every day. That's it. That's all you got to do. Daughters, y'all are hard on the daddy, boy. Y'all are rough. First of all, you got to watch everything you do. You got to watch everything you say. You can't lie to her. You can't break a promise. And she's got to see that you love and respect her mama with her own eyes. Because if you fuck all that up, 20 years later, your baby girl going to be in a rap video getting champagne poured down her ass crack. That ain't my wife's fault. That ain't the white man's fault. If my daughter's a hoe, that shit is my fault. I'm just looking like this. I'm raising my daughter on double standards. Yes, ladies, double standards. I'm telling her, hey, this is the game. You can't do everything men do. That's the way it is. I'm going to tell her the double standard. Here's the double standard all y'all will agree with. I want everybody in this room for 1 second to picture this, if you will. Picture a junior high school principal who catches a 13-year-old boy getting some head from a 13-year-old girl in a janitor closet. Which one of these kids' parents do you want to be? How mad you gonna be at your son for getting his dick sucked in the 7th grade? How mad you gonna be? Now let's flip that. We gotta move. We gotta fucking move. We gotta move. Now I gotta go back to Chi-Town because I want to be known as daddy of the dick sucker because of this trifling help. Telling my daughter everything, full disclosure. I'm telling my daughter the whole scale. Yes, ladies, the whole scale. A hoe scale is a measure of how much hoish shit you can do before we write you off and move on to the next girl. Now, my hoe scale is pretty fair. It's pretty reasonable. I got a hoe scale. My hoe scale is basically if the number of dudes you slept with is greater than your age. That's a hoe, ladies. That's a hoe. I'm sorry. That's a hoe. All that is dicks over birthdays. That's all that is. Real simple math. You're 25 years old and have 48 dicks and you, something's wrong with you. That means you need to stop fucking for 23 years just to even that shit out. Ladies, if you have blown more niggas than birthday candles, call Oprah and get some help. You know what I love about doing that joke? I like watching every woman's eyes roll up in her head as she does her own personal dick over birthday count in her mind. Fellas, see the women that's laughing? Those are the good women. Because they did they dick over birthday count. They shit came up straight, so they know they pussy is still under warranty. Now see the ladies that's got their arms folded and their legs crossed? Those are the hoes. Because they did they dick over birthday count. They shit came back looking like blood pressure measurements. 120 over 30. I'm sorry, y'all. If there's any download brothers in here, let me say this right quick. Kill yourselves, okay, please? Because you niggas are fucking it up for everybody with your lies and deceit. Kill yourselves, okay? You know what bothers me about downloads? These niggas don't think they gay. You know, something's happened in the game where the laws of gayness have been blurred, and I think we need to reestablish for all the men in the house exactly what gay is. Here it is, fellas. If you and another man do something together that causes you to bust a nut, and the thing in the booty count too, nigga. Let's get that out the way, because that seems to be the new gay shit that's going on. Niggas like a thing in the booty. Let me tell you thing in the booty niggas something, okay? if you got a woman sticking a thing in your ass, that ain't y'all little secret, okay? She's telling everybody, okay? She's telling anybody that will listen, you a bitch-made ass nigga, okay? I'm telling y'all back home, there's 4 niggas I wish I could unknow that shit about. We be at family picnics, this nigga's son fall and hurt himself. He tell his son to man up. I'm like, nigga, really him? I give a nigga, you got 3 times to make me go, uh-huh. Before I write you up. You get 3 uh-huhs before I put you on the pink side of the force, nigga. I'm sorry. You just, I'm sorry. I had to do that with my barber. I had to let my barber go because he failed. All right, the first uh-huh, that's on the house. You might have been on some bullshit that day. You might have been slipping. I'll let that one go. This first uh-huh was, this nigga, I'm waiting to get my hair cut. I'm standing 12 feet away. This nigga point out I got a gray eyelash. Uh-huh. Nigga, how deep are you gazing into my eyes when we talk for you to notice this lone gray eyelash? Okay. Now the second uh-huh, that's the one where now you got to prove to me you ain't gay. And the second uh-huh was, this nigga hit me on Facebook and I didn't accept it because the nigga had a shirtless picture. I don't accept shirtless nigga, I'm sorry. Nigga, be doing some shirtless shit when you take a picture. Nigga, be boxing or karate. Nigga, I'll be standing like this. Uh-huh. Now the third uh-huh was, the barbershop had this big 10th anniversary barbecue. I get there, to help out, celebrate. He go, hey, James, I'm glad you can make it. Just sit on down over there. And I made you a plate. Uh-huh. Nigga, what the fuck are you making me a plate for? That's some Alabama fat girl shit. What are you doing, nigga? And the sad part was, the plate had everything I liked on it. Now I gotta give myself a uh-huh.
Hello, how everybody doing? Oh my God, how you doing, man? Great crowd. Y'all look at me like I'm gonna fall. I'm not gonna fall. Don't get scared. I'm not gonna fall, okay? Y'all look like...
Yes, welcome back to the Grown Folks Table right here on WTMHradio.com. We had a nice one tonight.
Yes, we did. Shout out to my uncles and them.
Yes. Uncle LJ, Trey, happy birthday to you.
Trey.
And Trey said, I'm gonna go get that cut. Go get that cut, man. Go get that cut, man. It's your birthday. Yeah. It is cut time. Hopefully she's in t-shirt and panties the way she's supposed to be.
Absolutely.
And everything is appropriate. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for everybody telling us their stories and everything. And fellas, man, how do you know? Because you about to do the ultimate sacrifice. Mm-hmm. You about the willingness to share everything physically, mentally, and emotionally. It's going to come upon you. Don't worry about putting a name on it. Don't worry about what is this. It's called love, and it is nothing it is no name that they call. There's no doctor came up with no remedies for this and none of that. It's just accept it what it is, enjoy it. Maybe she is the one, but you won't know that unless you fully commit. And this goes for you too, ladies. Halfway you won't get this answer, fellas. Halfway you won't get this answer. What I'm saying to you, I know it is scary to give somebody your heart with unsurety. I know that it's scary, but I'm here to tell you, there's no other way to get your answer. Yes. Halfway doing it, he's going to be halfway because he doesn't know where you are at. So he's going halfway. Absolutely. If you're going halfway, fellas, she's definitely only going to go halfway, or maybe even less than that. So you won't genuinely. You gotta go basically all in. You have to go all in. It's scary. You are giving this person the power to play you, to disrespect you, embarrass you, and all of that. But you also giving this person the power to love you, to embrace you, to have your back whenever things are good or bad. This thing of love, I wouldn't say it's so much of a gamble, but it is a sacrifice. You are sacrificing. You are putting your heart on the line. Don't be afraid of it. If this was such a bad thing, God wouldn't put it in front of us to obtain. Right. So don't be scared of love, and fellas, go on and go all the way out, man. ladies today has been going through a lot. So I think personally, I do think fellas got to go an extra distance when it comes to family, when it comes to past relationships. Ladies today has gone through a lot. So fellas, you're gonna have to go that extra mile to get her to know that you're the one. Right. Whatever that extra mile, I don't know the extra mile what that is because I don't know your lady. But a good start is if you can keep her laughing, man. Yeah. If you can keep her laughing, man, that's a good start. The first of the month, everybody got bills in it. But if y'all can laugh and joke and pay him off and laugh about the way you broke, man, that's a good sign. Laugh about anything. And that's a good sign to knowing that you're towards the one. Sacrifice. That's the biggest thing I can come up with.
Sacrifice is a must, and that goes on both parts because it'll be a lot of sacrificing on both ends. But somebody asked the question like, how do you know if you have the one and you're wrong? And that has happened on so many times, but it's not the fact that you were wrong. It's just meant that person might have just been in your life for a season. You get what I'm saying? To teach you something else that you needed to learn for the person that's meant for you. You know what to do and what not to do. Each relationship you go through is a lesson that you have learned to either carry or not carry with you to the next relationship. And so you got to treat each relationship differently. You know what I mean?
On top of letting that old go.
Yes, you have to let the old go because not one person is the same.
Because I don't think the man should be forced to leap two fences: the fence of your heart and then the fence of what the other guy put up.
Absolutely.
I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair at all. But again, fellas, the way you ease this is to let her know I am willing to do the ultimate sacrifice in everything. Everything. Your family, my family, your financial, my financial, your physical, my physical. Man, fellas, man, she got to catch the shakes first.
Yeah, shakes.
Period. That's what I call it. It's nothing better than looking
Somebody else said that earlier.
It's nothing better than having the legs up, looking at those curls turn, and be like,
Eldre, I asked this same question to somebody at my job.
Don't you?
And he said, she don't quiver. She ain't the one. I was like,
right?
What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything?
It's a quiver. It's a curling. It's a curling of the toes. She should reach these pinnacles first.
It's your look in your face. It's the
exactly when it comes to physical, and this dude is what Nicki Minaj said on the new song, "Gooning up the pussy." That ain't
what did you say?
Gooning up the pussy. That's not it. He shouldn't be trying to goon up the pussy.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying? Right. You shouldn't be trying to goon up the pussy. What you're trying to do is you make sure she gets there first. You make her catch the shakes first. You make those curls. You make those toes curl first. The ultimate sacrifice, mentally, physically, and definitely emotionally. Yes. She goes through so many thoughts without a day. Unc was talking about the little things. This is how you how was your day? Just a simple little question. Mm-hmm. So much things happen in a day that you can probably take some weight off those shoulders. Just that simple question. How was your day? I think these things should be done twice a day. Yeah. One during the afternoon. How is things going right now? Is everything going all right? And I think these things should be done at night. How was the total day?
When the pillow talk starts.
Right. How was your total day? Mm-hmm. And these little things come in to help you.
The whole process is to learn one another. You know your likes and your dislikes. You know you want to put up with and what you ain't going to put up with. And having that established right there at the forefront. You know what I mean? But when you know you have got the one, like I said, there's no name for it. You just know. I think everybody knows. And even if you feel like
making your flaws look positive.
Yeah.
He making your positives look greater than they ever was. It's just all to it. I'm a person that doesn't like to express myself. He will make you express yourself.
Absolutely.
The greatness of it is you will be able to express yourself in a room full of people that you never thought. You start doing things that you never thought of. And I'm not saying he's the sole reason, but he's the supporter behind it. All these things are signs of you're the one. You get what I'm saying? So look for it, ladies. Be in position. I almost forgot that. Damn, I know Unc would have loved this one, right? Because I know with him being an older person, you also have to be in the position to receive the one.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you are not in the position, you're not going to be able to accept this one. So you also got to be in a position to accept the one. You want 50-50? Well, your ass gonna have to have a job. Your ass ain't got a job. How you going 50-50?
Yeah,
on
you
stuff?
ain't going 50-50.
So it won't never. It won't be 50-50. You have to be in a position to have the one. You just can't be like, I just want the one and think that's how God does it. He's just gonna poof you with the one.
It's the whole thing, like everything just has to match up. So when y'all finally be like, make it clear, like this is what it's gonna be, the building process is gonna be immaculate because y'all already have some of those connecting foundations to start off with. You know, you don't want, I want my person to match me. He don't have to match me money wise, but have something to bring to the table. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I like filling the gaps.
Yeah.
If a person is bad with money, the person on the side of me got to be right. I wouldn't say I'm the most smartest person in the world. So, but the person that got to fill in my gaps. We don't got to be the same. But what I'm good at, you make me better. What I'm awful at, you make them don't even seem like flaws. So
right.
I go to church. If you go to church every Sunday, maybe I don't. But I do have to accept a higher power. It's something about a higher power that I speak of also. So I am not as churchy as you, but I do connect on you with some levels.
Yes, absolutely.
All these things are sacrifice. All these things is the ultimate sacrifice. He will do these things without you even asking. We talked about money earlier. He'll know when you're suffering and he'll just give.
No questions asked.
It won't even be. You wouldn't even have to ask for it. It'll just be there for you. And this thing has to be reciprocal. When you know he's ain't right, it's just there.
But like I said, y'all just match, y'all flow. It's the flow of things and how we operate, and are we in sync with one another? And that's the part that counts the most. If you have any inclination that something ain't right, syncing together, if something's off, then you might be with that person for a while, but without a shadow of doubt that it's not it's not a longevity.
But
just
like what Uncle was saying, after the communication, after you talk it out and you be like, it ain't no going nowhere here, then maybe that's it. But communication is a key with any disagreement. Talk it out. See. I mean, this is all new to you. How do you deal with a problem? How he deal with a problem? It's first time. So communication is everything. How y'all gonna communicate and get this stuff out? And if you can't do it through that, then that's a sign maybe of that. That's not the one.
So one of my friends said, before we get out of here, I'm just going to read off this comment. And Veronica says, I'm definitely not in the position to receive that revelation. Saves me and my future boo a lot of trouble. And then she says, I truly believe that the feeling comes with age. You have when you're young. You have when you're young.
What I would say to Veronica is, what she said, the most important was her knowing. So you are on your way. You knowing that I'm not in position right now, that's a great start. Then I know I got work to do within me.
Exactly.
To find the one that suits me. So I like the way she realizes, first of all, I have to make sure that I'm in position.
Right.
And ladies, that's how it go. I want a man 6'5", gotta have 3 jobs and all that. Do your ass have 3 jobs? How would you even know how to accept the dude with all this if you're not even in position?
Right, exactly.
So get in position for the man that you want.
Right, and once you're in that position, they're gonna come. I'm trying to tell you, they're gonna come.
Well, hopefully
and it's not about.
Hopefully just him.
Well, I'm just saying this is for all.
Oh yes, sure.
Yeah, I do want to say this before we get out of here. Does not necessarily have to mean financially.
No.
I will say I'm in love with the man that I'm with, and God knows I wasn't really in position. I guess I had a job at the time, but I'm not currently working at the moment. But when I met him, I wasn't working, but I was just in a position mentally, though.
Position to love. That's what I mean. Position to love.
It doesn't even matter to me, you know what I mean? Because you're going to accept me the same way I'm going to accept you. In life, you're going to go through your ups and downs. You might go without a job. He might go without a job. You might lose your car. I've been there. 11 years strong in a relationship. So I know the struggles of financial anything. But, I finally found myself in a place where I love me. So
that's the position I'm talking about. Not financially. Because somebody's gonna love you if you don't love you. So that's what I mean by position.
Exactly.
Being in the position to be loved first things first is you got to get up in the morning and say, K Streets love K Streets.
K Streets loves K Streets.
Because the only way you're gonna know if this person loves you if you don't love your goddamn self first. So I don't mean position far as financially. I mean a position far as love.
Right.
Accepting love, knowing what it is. First of all, I wake up in the morning. Do you love you first?
Right.
You love your babies first.
Right.
And then go from there far as letting somebody into your world far as love. Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I just had to say that.
No, you're good. It's another listener out there listening and probably think that we're talking about money. Yeah.
And it's not, you just got to be in love with you first. And once you find you, because it took me a long time to find me.
Us fellas, we at first and finding the one, that's what we're looking. We're not even worried about your bank account. First of all, your character. Just like K Streets and Uncle was talking about. First of all, you. It's gonna be very hard for me to love you if you don't love you.
Yeah, it was absolutely.
Probably gonna be impossible. Absolutely. Because I'm gonna keep trying to love you, and you don't even gonna think you deserve it.
Right, exactly.
Because you don't love you,
so you don't know how to even receive it.
You're not even gonna know how to receive this.
Yeah.
You bought me flowers again. Yes. I love you.
Yeah.
They're probably going to come every week now. But if you don't think you're worthy enough to receive flowers every weekend, this probably ain't going to work. Mm-hmm. So you're going to have to love you first before I ever could.
Right, exactly.
And we can sense that, fellas, we know that in how you carry yourself. Do she love her?
Right.
And that's what I mean by position and love. So before we get out of here, why don't you give your shout outs first because you was our guest?
Hey, man, I just want to give my shout out to both of y'all. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you for coming, and please come back anytime you want, any Tuesday. Hey, yeah, we had some topics for the last 2 or 3 weeks. I gotta tell you, K Street Sisters have been coming up with that. So y'all know they've been good and all, but I just want to let y'all know that I got a new committee. Fuck that. Go.
Oh God, I wasn't even gonna go there tonight. Okay, well, shout out to the committee.
This committee better too.
Okay, so shout out to my family that came through tonight. My uncle LJ, my cousin Trey, happy birthday, Trey. My sister, it was a family affair tonight, y'all, and we enjoyed this topic. And I really brought them out so that they could see exactly what it is that K Streets does. It's not just about me entertaining people or going out to clubs all the time or none of that. I love radio, and this is what I do, and this is what I want to do for a living. And whatever happens or whatever comes of this, my family is a part of who I am. You know what I mean? And they're always going to be welcome. Anything that I got going on with my lifestyle, they're open to be a part of that. So I invited them out to the show tonight, just to see and experience what it is that I do, and to see the upbringing. That I'm not the same person that I was 4 or 5 years ago. You know what I mean? Shout out to Eldre. We've been going strong for a while, and I love it.
My cousin said it's okay. He's argumentative, and he's been like this ever since he was a kid. So he told me to tell you that it's okay.
What cousin is this?
My cousin in Florida. My whole family right now is in Florida right now.
Okay, so cousin.
Listening.
You telling me that?
So he's trying to tell you, it's okay. He's always been like that. He argues all the time. So
I don't like to argue. So you be arguing by yourself, buddy.
So seeing your big sister do her thing and really in the journey of her career, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel amazing. It's being a little sister, and she watched me go through a lot of things, and I've watched her go through a lot of things. So she's my motivation. We go at it, we argue, of course.
As we supposed to do with our family.
But I love her though. That's my boo kitty right there. That's my baby. It's my baby love. It's amazing though. I've been with her since, honestly, like maybe a second, third event, that she's done. So I've watched her through the whole step, and it's amazing to me. I love it.
So next Tuesday, what you say? We just drag Angelique off the couch. It's only a turn left. You gotta go ahead and do this.
Yeah, we gotta get Twin in here too.
So that's what we. Yeah, tell you what we're gonna do. We just gonna go out the date and throw in the trunk and just be like,
if you have Angelique, you gotta have me, because I'm sorry, that's gonna be a ton of
yeah. So we gotta make sure we do that.
Cardi B 1 and 2 in the studio.
Did you see how Cardi B act? You didn't see how Cardi B act? she had to act like Cardi B one night for an interview. Did you didn't see that?
No.
Oh, I will send it to her.
Told me about it.
I'm gonna send it to her. So she had to act like Cardi B for a student.
Oh,
and you should have seen her. I'm gonna get it and send it to her so she can show
life.
it to everybody at the family. So
Yeah,
so she did have to do her Cardi B.
My information so you can send it to me because
Yeah.
her, she's not gonna.
I'm
I
not
got
gonna
you.
show it to anybody.
Family first. I only got one shout out tonight, and that's to my aunt Steph. May you rest in heaven. We love you, and I guarantee you I will keep my promise. Next Tuesday, we right back here. Oh, man, I ain't going to leave without doing it. Shout out to JP. Hope you get better, man, real soon.
Yeah, JP.
And just got the news. When was it? Yesterday?
Yeah. Well, I knew since Thursday, which nobody knew, but I knew.
So he told us that the song
Friday,
the song Friday with him and Chris Brown is reaching platinum status,
Mhm.
and
they did go platinum.
It is platinum, and it just erased the whole notion of what a Columbus artist can do. All of that, we can't do this and you can't do that. Here goes a Columbus artist with Chris Brown. And they're doing it right. So I just want to make sure I leave off with that song tonight to play before we get out of here. Big shout outs to JP. And,
shout out to JP.
Man. What's the name of it?
Friday.
All right, we see y'all next Tuesday.
Have a good one, everybody.
King Triller Friday.
Now we're gonna party, so leave your troubles behind now, baby. It's okay to get a little bit crazy, and we on Friday, and it's time to party. I don't wanna play no games. Honey, are you with me? Are you with me?
Let me show you what you've been missing. Guaranteed that you'll be hooked like fishes. By the fisherman when he goes fishing. Lips made for kissing, your body for caressing. Let me caress ya, let me undress ya. I could be a professor, let me just test ya. Chick, I'll be your ultimate sexer. And yes sir, I'ma sex ya all through the semester. That's gift selection, I wanna get next to you. Yeah, baby girl, let me show you what it's like to ride with a G like me. I be where they can't go and see what they can't see.
Now we're gonna party, so leave your troubles behind now, baby. It's okay to get a little bit crazy, then we on Friday, and it's time to party. I don't wanna play no games. Honey, are you with me? Are you with me?